How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? I want to share with you in this video, in my opinion, the easiest way to make $10,000 online. It's going to be a nice little blueprint that literally anybody could follow, even people outside of the US, even people who are teenagers, literally anybody. As long as you have an internet connection and an iPhone or a laptop, preferably an iPhone or just some sort of camera, really. That's all you really need. Now, just a little bit of context. My name is Ari, and I run a company called Akemi. We run paid ads for Shopify stores in the 7, 8, and 9-figure ranges, and we use mainly the machine learning paid ads, so Meta, Google, TikTok, and I also have equity in some other e-commerce businesses, and altogether, my businesses generate roughly 6 figures per month. And I want to show you something because I actually did go to college, and there was one key piece of information that I learned, but I was pursuing a double major in economics and business administration. And this is a principle that I learned that I really want to share with you because it's going to highlight exactly how you can actually make 10K a month online. Now, I'm going to save you the trouble of going to college and learning this. Just kidding. You should go to college if you really want to. But this is the concept of supply and demand. It's literally all you need to understand in order to make money online. Let me explain. Now, this may seem kind of tricky to understand, but this line right here is the supply line. So this is, think in dropshipping, right? Let's talk about the context of dropshipping because a lot of you guys follow me for e-commerce specifically, but I think there's so many ways to make money online. So that's why this is a good foundational principle to understand. Let's say in dropshipping, right, there are traditional products that people have sold for the past 7 years, right? So for those products, the supply is like right here, right? It's like a lot of people are selling these products. And the demand, is probably somewhere along here, right? Like at this point, not as many people really care about those products. However, for a lot of these products that do stand the test of time, which you probably have seen, right? If you've been in the dropshipping space for a while, you've probably seen some of the same products over and over again and people still making tons of money with them. And you're wondering, how is that possible? Well, it's possible because those products are at perfect equilibrium. They're at the perfect amount of supply and demand. Now, this is how you make a shit ton of money. Pardon my French. You gotta be able to identify opportunities with this level of demand. So by the way, this is price right here. So this graph reflects price. This reflects quantity. So let's say how many of those products are available, right? So you got to identify opportunities with a ton of demand and very little supply. This is where you make a ton of money because as more and more supply comes into the market, right, the demand will diminish. There's more competition. People are opting in for different things. And you'll eventually reach a state of equilibrium. And actually, you can stay there forever. Like there's businesses that literally will probably never go out of business. So, don't overthink it too much here. I'm not trying to complicate it too much. But this is where the magic lies if you want to make a ton of money relatively easily. And I'm not going to lie. Yes, you got to work hard. You got to work hard for your money. It's not going to come easy, but you should aim for it to be easy at least. Personally for me, and this is just my personal philosophy, I got to reference that because, there's a million people making a ton of money online and they all have their own philosophies and that's all great. But this is a foundational principle that is true and factual. If you find a high demand thing with not a lot of people providing that thing, you can make a ton of money because you can provide that thing. Here's my thing though. I like to find opportunities that are easy. I like to find things that work quickly, that don't require a ton of effort, but give me outsized returns. And here's that opportunity that I want to share with you. In my opinion, TikTok affiliate content is such an opportunity. So this to me is probably the best way for anybody to make $10,000 a month online. And here's why. Again, there's no barrier to entry, right? Anybody can do this if you have an iPhone and if you can record content. That's really the requirement in order to do this. And I'm using a tool here called CaloData, which allows me to review how much revenue some of these creators are driving. And as you see, for example, this girl, her name is Authentically Lori. This is, a mom, most likely. She doesn't look like what you'd expect in terms of like an influencer, right? Because she's not an influencer. She's just a normal person making TikToks. However, she was able to find that she could promote products on TikTok and make money doing so. So guess what? In the last 7 days, she has generated $300,000 for a brand, which is insane, and has earned commissions on that. So she's made money by promoting these brands. So guess what? This is such an opportunity, right? There is not too many people making these videos. Of course, you'll probably see this video at some point where, there are more and more creators. That's what this line reflects, right? We will continue to see more and more supply of creators doing this. But right now, the demand is extremely hot. Every single brand in the world needs people to make videos about their products. Every single brand. I'm serious. I know this because I work with a ton of brands, and what we do is we run, again, machine learning paid ads. That's just paid ads, but I say machine learning because if you don't understand machine learning, you're gonna really overcomplicate running paid ads. And in my opinion, that is a service that is pretty much at perfect equilibrium. There's a ton of agencies out there, but there's a ton of businesses as well. So the price that you can charge is pretty reasonable. Obviously, I'm probably not going to get away with charging like $20K a month for a business that's just getting started just for running their ads, right? Like I'm going to need to get a lot more involved if I want to, charge that. I'm going to need to provide some extra knowledge and skills that have more demand in order to charge a bigger price. But this is an incredible opportunity because you can do this for free. So here's the blueprint that I would approach if I were you. First things first, you need to have a TikTok account that has affiliate opportunities enabled. You can do that. There's a video by this guy called the Ecom Bull. It's this video right here. It allows you to bypass having 5,000 followers. Now, you can also just buy followers if you want to. Somebody in the Akemi Lab has done that. And by the way, that's why I absolutely love the Akemi Lab, because that's what our whole research community, or its research section at least, is all about, is finding these supply and demand opportunities within e-commerce. So make sure you join if that interests you. But this is how you can bypass those followers. So that's the first step. You need a TikTok account. There's no getting around that. You need one. Now, the second step is literally find a product that you want to sell. Find something that you are excited about, something even around your house. Honestly, it doesn't even have to be a TikTok shop product. It can literally be any product, because most businesses have affiliate programs that you can join. So that's all it really requires. You need to be able to get an affiliate link from a brand. That's the most foundational piece. And then all you got to do is just make videos about that. Make videos about that over and over again for a month. Try for a full month and see what happens. Try to also get affiliate commissions that are over 20%. Try to get 20% of the sale price of the products that you're promoting. A lot of the TikTok shop ones, this is one of the downsides. A lot of the TikTok shop affiliate opportunities are like 5% commissions, or some are even like 2%. That is way too low. It's gonna just, you can still make money doing that, obviously, but it's just gonna be harder, right? Remember the line. You wanna be able to charge a high price. And in this case, you're not charging anything, but the way that you command a higher price is commanding a higher commission. But like I said, you can do that because these skills are in very high demand, even if you're a complete beginner. So keep that in mind, right? Keep that in mind. And like I said, you don't have to just confine yourself to the TikTok shop brands. You can do literally any brand. So for example, Gymshark, right? Gymshark has an affiliate program, it seems like. So if you love Gymshark, you can make money literally promoting Gymshark. That's it. Now, why is this such a great opportunity? It's a great opportunity for dropshippers and anyone else, because you're going to learn the skill of content creation, and you're going to be able to sell products, right? Like that's what dropshipping is. You're selling products. However, by selling other people's products, you're removing so many of the steps that it requires to have a successful e-commerce business. And those steps are what hold people back from success, right? Because you have to learn how to make a website. You have to learn how to run ads, how to set up your product page, how to find the right products to sell. These are very difficult things to do. They're not impossible, and I super strongly recommend you to continue to work on those skills. But in the meantime, you need cash flow. You're not going to build a business with no cash flow. And in my opinion, making content for other brands selling their products is the perfect opportunity for making cash flow, simply because anybody can do it. So that's kind of the step-by-step on how you're going to earn 10K a month, is by literally promoting other people's products. I would say one of the best things you can do is make a dedicated page for each product that you're going to promote. Don't make one page and promote 10 different products. That's not going to work very well with how the social media algorithms prioritize your content, right? It's ideal for you to be able to make, 10 videos about the same product, because maybe the 10th video will pop off and then it will make all the previous videos pop off because it's the same product. That's how you got to approach this. Once you actually do start making some money, yes, to make 10K a month, it actually will be easier to just sell your own product. But again, you can work on those skills while you build up a little bit of cash flow and a little bit of confidence that you can actually sell something online. I think that's what most people lack, and why literally 99% of people fail with dropshipping is because they don't have the confidence to actually pull it off. They don't know that they can make a sale online because they have to go through so many steps in order to make it happen. So this to me is the perfect opportunity. This is something we talk a lot about in the AcademyLab Discord these days because, personally for me, I am always looking for creators. So I'm one of those people, that I'm one of those brands and businesses that, have this really high demand. Like I'm right here, when it comes to creators, right? Like I literally need creators all the time. And I want more. I want an army of creators for AcademyLab, for our personal e-commerce businesses, our portfolio of companies, for everything. And actually, AcademyLab members, the full members, you get a 30% recurring commission on all the members that you bring in. So that's potentially recurring income, which that's actually an insane opportunity if you apply all the things that I just told you about, because most of the time with these other products, you're just making a one-time sale, right? But if you can find recurring commission opportunities, that's amazing. And AcademyLab is one opportunity like that, but you do need to be a member in order to join. Honestly though, it's amazing. We have a creator section now too, because I do want to continue to, encourage people to do this. Again, in my opinion, it's just such an amazing opportunity. And we even have an Español section here for all of those of you that, want to speak Spanish within the community. Spanish is my first language, for those of you that don't know, so that's why I made that section. And a lot of people that follow me know Spanish too, so I figured it would be kind of fun. But yeah, hopefully this was very educational. That's really all I got for today. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll be streaming soon, so make sure you tune in for that. And that's about it. See y'all in the next video. Peace.